Good morning. I'm John Robbins, one of the pastors on staff. We're grateful for your presence once again as we join in this daily word. I want to read a passage of scripture from the book of Deuteronomy. These are familiar words if we know much about the book of Deuteronomy at all. It is called the Shema. It is Judaism's confession of faith. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord alone. You shall love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your might. Keep these words that I am commanding you today in your heart. Recite them to your children and talk about them when you're at home and when you're away, when you lie down and when you rise. Bind them as a sign on your hand, fix them as an emblem on your forehead, and write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. I tend to be a pretty organized guy, but one of the ways in which I've discovered that I can find organization in my life is to continually place notes before me. I use a lot of sticky notes. I have a lot of reminders that keep me on track. And that's important for me. What the Shema tells us is not only that we are to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength, but we are also to bind it on our hand, on our forehead, recite it to our children, talk about it when we are at home and when we are away. In other words, the Shema, that confession of faith that you shall love the Lord your God above all else, has to be a constant reminder in our life. So in order to be reminded, we have to put those words wherever we are, on the doorpost of our home, on our forehead, on our hand, wherever it may be. So as we go about today, it might be helpful for all of us to find those ways in which we can place either a passage of scripture, like the Shema, or we can have some other reminder that enables us to always recall the important blessings that God gives us every day. God provides all those reminders in people, events, circumstances, nature, and all of that. But oftentimes we're not real in tune to that. So maybe a sticky note won't hurt, or maybe a reminder on our cell phone might be helpful. But one way or another, we have to find ways to say to ourselves daily that we are to love the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. Jesus says that's the greatest commandment. It's the greatest way to live. Blessings to you on your day.